Alright guys, welcome back. Today we are going to learn how to set our DRO for our x-axis for our manual lathe. So let's remember, we've gone over it, but the x-axis on a lathe is our diameter, right? It's how far it is from one point of the circle to the other edge, alright? Our z-axis is how long our part is, alright? So our x-axis is our diameter, and that's what we're going over today. So, before we do anything, all right, couple things. I have to get my machine set up. So you can see that I'm going to be touching the workpiece, so my machine has to be off, all right? If it's on, this green light's on, we don't want that. We want the green light off, make sure it's off, and make sure our hood is open, all right? Keeping everything safe. What I'm going to do to start off is I'm going to take the tip of my cutting head, all right, and I'm going to move it so it touches my workpiece. What I'm doing here is I'm telling my DRO that, hey, at this point, this is the measurement, all right? So if I'm touching the outside of my workpiece, I know this is the diameter of my workpiece, all right? If I bring my x-axis all the way out here and it's not touching, then it's going to read this diameter from this exact point, not from my workpiece. So again, have to touch it to my workpiece in order to get an accurate measurement of my DRO. Second thing is I'm going to need a dial caliper, all right? I'm going to measure my workpiece and the diameter of my workpiece, all right? I can read what it is. So this says 1.008. You can read that dial, 1.008. So it's just over an inch, all right? And I'm going to make sure this says D for diameter. I'm going to click X because I'm changing my X value. And then it says, look, enter value. So I'm going to find out what it says. 1.008 is what I measured, and I'm going to type that in. 1.008. I'm going to hit enter. And now you can see that at this cutting tool, or at this cutting point, the X diameter is 1.008. If I bring it out and I bring this cutting tool away from my part, this should get bigger. It should be a larger circle, all right? So let's see if that works. I'm bringing it out and my number is rising. It's 2.133 now, all right? So if that's the case, and I could go double check, I'm gonna go touch it again, and it's stopping at 1.0078. That's pretty close. That's pretty good, all right? So that is how we set our X value on our digital readout, set our X diameter on our manual lathe.